Having seen how long matches generally take in Red Alert, I wonder what this is going to be. Compton V9 in the yellow with, I believe it was Soviets versus, or like USSR, indeed, versus TankZero in the blue, teal kind of thing, with Germany for allies, I believe it is. And, well, we will have quite a couple of minigunners coming out over here. We've got, of course, the gems, really nice. I still believe the green ones are secretly Tiberium, but hey, that's just me. And, well, I don't know the level of these players. However, seeing how quick their start is, I feel like they might not be the highest level ever. But that just might be me. Not completely sure. I mean, we don't have a refinery over here yet. We do have one here now. First one was unloaded. Does not seem to be focused. Maybe does focus on the gems? Okay, seems like they do indeed focus on it. Or that was just the AI being clever. No real scouting coming out over here. Where we get War Factory next or not. Here we do now have an ore refinery as well. A little bit more scouting by TankZero compared to what Captain has, but still not that much. There is the War Factory and one over here as well. And seems like the micro has kind of stopped for Compton. And over here for TankZero, same thing. They're not really focusing on the gems. Might be because they are not spending the cash quick enough. I mean, there are no tanks coming out. There is a harvester coming out, or a ore truck, I should say. Same thing over here. I mean, that makes sense. It's expanding your eco. It's not Tiberium Dawn, so you don't need multiple refineries, or at least not as many refineries. Of course, later on, you would like to get at least a couple of them, like spread out over different ore fields and all of that. There is another one. That's already 4 ore trucks. Versus how many here? 4 as well. And double ore refinery. Alright. Light tanks now coming out. Heavy tanks over here. Seems like these players are at least quite well matched up against each other. So, I mean, the skill level is quite even. If it's a high skill level, I don't think so, but maybe. Over here, not really expanding anymore, it seems. Ooh! Tech center, or like a radar dish, whatever it's called. And over here, advanced power plant, slightly more efficient than the normal one. But not actually by that much. Scouting now, well, kind of decent for TankZero, but not great. Okay, this is questionable, to say the least. I mean, why do you have a flame tower over there? Flamethrower tower thing. Doesn't make sense. Do you see that much? Like that many infantry units? No, you don't. Why did you get that up? It's a waste. Here, a couple of light tanks, but not that many. Not yet your second war factory, even though you're floating 8,000. Which is a lot. Over here, I mean, only one war factory. And another ore refinery. Even though, like, why not have your war factory here and then the ore refinery there? That would make it more efficient and you would have double the production. I mean, you're almost starting to float resources. Over here are silos needed, alright, and uh-oh. Now more tanks are coming out, of course, which is great to see. And these tanks are moving forward. What does Compton have in defense? I would say they have enough, because the tanks are just sitting here. And if the tanks are not actually moving forward, you don't actually need anything in defense. And wasting cash, possibly. Not completely sure. Heavy tanks over here, not really doing anything. Nor are these light tanks, of course. Oh well. So, what are we going to do next? Well, I know one thing we're going to do next, and that is complain and be annoying by asking people to subscribe to the channel. Yes, yes, yes. We will actually do that. Because, well, most people are not actually subscribed, and interest for Red Alert is not really that obvious. Did you just get an MCV? You just... Okay. Show me a reason why you have that. Please, because I didn't even know you were able to create those in like standard quick play. Why do you have that? I don't get it, but I do want to see what you're going to do with it. Alright, I do want to know. And honestly, if you use it for expansion, like getting efficient ore refineries over here and over here, I mean, it might not even be a bad idea. Or rather, it might not be an awful idea. Because I do think it's kind of bad. But maybe not as bad as I might think. I don't know. Over here, just standard expansion. Repair place. Repair pad. You don't see them often, so I don't know what they're actually called. And, well, light tanks just sitting there. Light tanks, a lot of light tanks sitting there. And these will also defend. Maybe also you can see the MCV. Yep, they send an MCV out to the corner of the map without any support. Alright, it has just been dropped. If you get some, I don't know, maybe Tesla Tower? No, because that gets countered by 5 light tanks, I mean. And it's... game. Could we please not? Okay, so what I wanted to say was, okay, and it is dead. Which it is, but... when I wanted to say that, all of a sudden the light things glitch out and all that. Not what I thought would happen. And there's also an imposter among us. Yes, yes. But okay, you did set up your base. You do have a ore refinery over here. An ore refinery. So you will have the efficient expansion, which I would have liked to see. So having it die is of course annoying, but not the biggest deal in the world. Kind of a big deal though is that these light tanks are not actually being targeted by your units. They are uncontested and they will take down another construction yard. Because you don't have heavy tanks anywhere near. Wait, oh, interesting. You actually get 2 engineers even when it gets destroyed. I did not know about that. So, heavy tanks, are you anywhere near? No, you're still not. Are you launching your counteroffensive? No, you are not. Damn, that's a lot of light tanks. I mean, normally in like Tiberium Dawn you might see this many like buggies, but not tanks. And yes, it's a large map, it's, well, people have harvested almost 100,000 materials. There it is, for blue. And almost 100,000, and come on. Get one of your ore trucks into the factory, and there it is, the 100,000 mark has been crossed. Also, if there is another MCV, alright, sure. I wanted to say if there is enough interest in Red Alert, then I will, of course, update the little widget. So you'll have it like in the Red Alert, like color scheme, I guess. Same with the bar, for the time bar. And well, it's a bit of a base rate. It's construction yard over there. And yeah, well, MCV moving forward. This could be like a base trade where yellow will actually set up a base in the enemy base. Not just a base trade as in, well, people moved across the map at the same time, killed each other's buildings at the same time. No, we could actually have TankZero get defeated because they don't have enough buildings, or any buildings, while the construction yard for Compton is literally in their own base. Compton still has 10,000 in the bank, and a whole bunch of engineers, wow. And well, Blue doesn't have any proxy bases, which is not something you would normally see in Command & Conquer, but we literally have a proxy base over here. I know that the game just sped up, but I don't think that Blue is going to survive for all that much longer. War Factory has just been captured. And, well, uh-oh. Blue, if you target these buildings... Oh, and these, of course, so never mind, you would never win. Yeah, I feel like it's over. One little power plant, and there it goes. This might be the first time ever I see a proxy base in a Command & Conquer game, and it's not even CNC4. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. 127,000 resources gathered. My goodness.